Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have another proposed mechanic video, and this one's about more companion missions slash tasks. So if you are new, I do these a lot, and pretty much I read these proposed mechanic, what would you call it, posts on Reddit, and they're always by the same account. It's this guy right over here, and he makes very, very good, you know what I mean, like concept, what would you call it? Overall concepts and mechanics, right? So as you can see right here, he has many of them, and what he does is he goes over a concept. Like today it's going to be the more companion missions slash tasks, and he pretty much states how this can be implemented into the game, how it makes sense, and overall I think they are very, very descriptive and very, to the point. And yeah, if you do enjoy these, like I said before, I have covered a lot of them in the past. He also has ones that I haven't covered, so if you do want to go check him out, the link to this thread will be down below. So go over there, give him an upvote if you do like it. Comment down below with any suggestions, questions, all that. He does reply. And yeah, so we're gonna go through it. We're gonna give our opinions like always, and we're gonna go from there. So let's do it. So hello, love the game, and eagerly awaiting the next update. I always enjoyed that in Mountain Blade Warband, you could send your companions off as envoys to foreign courts or ask them to hype you up. I was thinking of ways in which companions in Bannerlord could be more useful, especially in the mid/late game. Anyway, here are some of my suggestions. I've divided sorry, I can't read. I have divided these up into missions/objectives for companions leading a party, and the companions who do not lead a party. Okay, as they are in your party or staying in the city, for example. Okay, so some are for ones that, are right in your party at this moment, and some are for the ones that, obviously staying in a far, far away city that you haven't been really able to reach them yet, right? Okay. And by the way, he has made a concept called dynamic companion intros. We have gone over that, and that one was very extensive. I had a lot to talk about for that one. So pretty much, obviously, he wanted there to be companions where they obviously had a dynamic intro, which is different than the intros we have now, which is just going to the tavern and talking to them. Obviously, they would pop up and they would, do something. Like one would challenge you to a fight, one would challenge you to like a riddle, one would be like a speech check and stuff like that. And then I mentioned that each companion should have like some kind of bonus that they give to your pretty much, becoming part of your clan or your kingdom, right? They would give you, the guy who likes to fight, he can give you some bonus to like, obviously some fighting stuff, some morale. And another person in the comments mentioned that they could fight the tournaments for you, and each single one would have like some type of bonus, right? And you can only have a certain amount of these dynamic companions, and then you can have the rest of them be just basic companions that we have currently in the game. But yeah, if you want to hear more about that video is on my channel, and go check it out if you do want to hear about it. But alright, let's get to it. So companions without a party. So we got companions without a party, then we got companions with a party. Let's do it. So companions without a party, deliver message. A companion can be sent to deliver a specific message to any noble, gang leader, or notable. There would be much less options available than if you were to speak directly to the Lord. Okay, obviously, because he's like a delivery person, right? So he can't really like get secrets and other stuff from the Lord that you could get. The companion can also be sent to ask the Lord to head to a certain fief to meet you. The Lord's likelihood of coming to meet you would depend on your influence/power. Okay, so we kind of like a percent chance, you know what I mean? Like he might show up, he might not. He might also, get attacked. A war might also start and stuff of that nature, right? So that does make sense. Next one, source cheap/expensive goods trade. Okay. So your companion could be sent to find which town in Calradia is selling a certain good at the highest/lowest price. Their trade skills would affect how long this task would take. Okay. So pretty much. Okay, so he's pretty much trying to incorporate the different what do you call it? Like how different companions, obviously some have very high trade, some have very high tactics, some have very high roguery. So therefore, use it to your advantage, right? So if you get somebody with a high trade, you might as well use it for this option, right? Make them more useful. Okay, it makes sense, So then we have the Scout Thief, which is tactics. Your companion could be sent on a solo mission to scout a certain castle/town. Their tactics level would determine the level of detail they provide on the garrison, from number of troops to type of troops. Should it be an enemy city, there's also a percent chance they will be captured depending on their roguery skill. Okay. What would be cool in this game that I just thought about this, right? So obviously I think that like town garrisons, all the people in the garrison, I feel like they should regularly be sent out on like missions slash like let's say hunting parties slash trying to get rid of some bandits in the nearby villages. I feel like garrison parties shouldn't just stay in the garrison forever. I feel like a small percentage of them should kind of leave the walls, either go out and get some food, like let's say hunting wise, like I just stated, or go out and get rid of a bandit camp or something like that. Because we have a lot of bandit parties running around, but we don't have a lot of like militia slash like let's say garrison parties running around. I think we should have those, right? And also, I feel like it will kind of work with this and kind of give you, because obviously, to determine the details of the garrison, the number of troops, and the type of troops, you can do that just by going close to the thief. Obviously, this will make it so you don't have to run that far. Well, you don't have to run that far, and then he could just scout it for you. But at the same time, I feel like he should be able to tell you, like, hey, if you attack in 3 days, a huge part of the garrison is going to leave to go, to go help this village out. So they're going to have less numbers on this day. So if you do want to attack, this is the perfect time to attack. I think that would be very cool, but obviously the garrison feature would have to be implemented as well. But then this would kind of become like, you know what I mean? Like, if you do scout, you can get a very good advantage because obviously there's going to be less people for you to fight. I think that would be a very cool concept. Then we have Incite Unrest. Incite Unrest, then we have a Roguery skill. So your companion could be sent to a specific town/castle held by an enemy or rival clan. For a set period of time, they will increase the unhappiness of the villages connected to the town/castle. This is risky as there is a percent chance that they will be captured depending on their roguery skill. Okay. Should your companions be captured, relations with the target clan will take a significant hit and you may be punished by your ruler. Okay. Because he has a concept where pretty much the ruler has different ways of punishing you, like either telling you like stop doing this, or he could like, I forgot exactly all the forms that he can do, but they kind of escalate, right, on how a ruler can pretty much punish you. A successful mission will greatly increase the chance of a peasant rebellion. AI lords may also do this to your fiefs. The skills of your governor will determine the likelihood of the perpetrator being caught and imprisoned. Okay. See, I feel like a lot of people don't use the whole governor, what would you call it? They don't use the whole governor system. Like, they might use it sometimes, but I feel like if people want them to be fully utilized, I feel like we need a lot more companion slots. Because I would use it, because obviously governors are very good for a town, depending if you put the right governor in charge. But I feel like there's never enough space, or there's never, like, I'm always capped down on companions doing either caravans or being part of parties, like roaming parties, to the point where, the governor would probably be my wife or obviously my brother once you do that mission. But after that, if you have more than, let's say, you got your brother, and then obviously by the time your kids grow up, it's going to be a long time. So I feel like you need a lot more companion slots for governors to be utilized more often, in my opinion, because I don't really utilize it. I utilize it a little bit, like I said before. I put my wife as a governor, and then I put the brother as a governor. But other than that, that's about it. So yeah, I think the governor. I think also the governor aspect of the game should be remodeled. I think it should be more dynamic than just putting a person as a governor and that's it. I feel like they should send you letters and be like, what should I do? So they should send you letters and then be like, hey, so the peasants are really mad or whatever, so what should I do? And then you have to make a choice, and depending on your choice, stuff happens. I think that would be very cool. Or like, hey, we're running out of food. Can you bring us some more food? Can you send a companion to bring some more food? We're starving here or whatever. And then you have to make a choice. Like, do you leave the battlefront to go get some more food for your town, or do you let them starve for a little bit, but you gain more area? Stuff like that. I think that'd be very cool. Then we have a rescue mission, which is also a roguery skill. Your companion can be sent to break an imprisoned noble out of prison. This is also assuming that the imprisonment really means something in the future update. Minimum of 2 weeks in prison before even a chance of automatic escape. Okay. This would be fairly dangerous and would require a very high roguery skill. In a previous post, I outlined how imprisonment and breakouts, what's it called, Mountain Blade Warband style, could be made a lot more fun / interesting. Yes, we did go over that. We did. But, yeah. You know what would also be cool? So see, obviously, we're kind of, like I said before, the companion, the problem is we're capped on companions. Whether that's for balance, I think it's for balance, because if you can have so many companions, I feel like it would be kind of overpowered, right? But, I know there's mods that they pretty much give you unlimited companion slots, and I think that's very cool. It's more realistic, to be honest with you, because obviously if you can afford to pay for the companion's party, you should have the companion, right? But what would be cool is for all of these, if you can send more than one companion to boost up the chance of it like working, right? So obviously to incite unrest, it's cool if you just send one companion, but let's say you send 3 into the same town, they're gonna cause a lot more unrest, right? Or this one, if you send 3, it's a bigger chance it's gonna work because obviously you have a team instead of just, you know what I mean? Or if you can send a companion and then say like 10 of your troops, right? And then whenever if these do fail, your companion gets locked up, but obviously the troops get executed. Something like that. You know what I mean? That'd be very cool. Because sending one person, it's kind of like, how is one person going to incite a whole town's unrest? Unless he's working 24/7, robbing everybody, setting everything on fire. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to need a team to do it, in my opinion. Then we have a 10 feast, and that's a charm skill. So in a previous post, I proposed how feasts could be set out, and lords could be specifically invited. Should you not wish to attend your 5th Sturgian coronation this year, you can send a companion in your place. A companion with high charm may even improve your relationships to the lord, but a companion with I'm guessing you want to say with low charm, but a companion with low charm could really make you look bad. Okay, so you want to send someone who could obviously is well spoken. If he's not well spoken, well then people are going to think, oh, so you think this is a joke because you didn't show up. Makes sense. Yeah, for sure. And it would also another thing when it comes to these feasts and like obviously like meetings, like stuff like this, like the 5th Sturgian coronation, I feel like they should be kind of mandatory. And if you don't show up, reputation tanks. If you do show up, your reputation gets boosted. And obviously, for all this to be kind of worth it, obviously we need a whole like I would say overhaul to the reputation system where reputation really means something. Because right now it kind of means something, right? You kind of sometimes pay less to make a clan join you, or they'll stay with you for longer and all that. But I feel like reputation should do a lot more than that, right? Like if I'm let's say if I own a kingdom, right, and let's say Gyarios, he's obviously the ruler of another kingdom. Let's say me and him are pals. You know what I mean? We joke around. We have a lot of combos together. Our reputation is amazing. He's not really going to try to start a war with us unless we do something really, really bad. But nowadays, you can have 100+ reputation with any of the rulers, and they could just go, boom, you know what? We're just going to attack you. Which could happen. Don't get me wrong. It does happen too. You know what I mean? Your best friend can turn around and try to stab you in the back. But it's like if you're friends with all the rulers and they all stab you in the back, it's like I don't think you're really friends with them. You know what I mean? So kind of reputation right now is kind of like iffy. It doesn't really do that much in my opinion. I think it should be a lot more valuable. I think reputation is very valuable. You know what I mean? Because even in real life, obviously, if you just think about it in the most plainest like concept, right? Like you have very good reputation with your family. Like not everybody, but some people. You know what I mean? I have good reputation with some parts of my family and not all, right? But with some parts that I do have good reputation with, I'll do whatever for them, right? I'm obviously, you know what I mean, like a lot more than their best friend. I'm their family, so something like that, right? I feel like, you know what I mean. If you have a high reputation, it should be very valuable. If that kind of makes sense, right? Then we have legations, charm / roguery. As a ruler, you could send companions to foreign courts to act as an ambassador. High charm would improve relationships, but high roguery would also provide detailed information to your spy master. Okay, so you have like a spy concept. Okay. who would then provide an intelligence report every 3 to 7 days. I describe how this could work in more detail. So kind of like the spy thing. I might check it out in a different video, but what's it called? I was recently watching the Crusader Kings 3 like introduction videos, and they have a very good spy system, like a very good spy system, where obviously you can hire spies and you can see like how other rulers are feeling about you, or how people in your own court are feeling about you, like how your vassals are feeling about you. You can see if there's any plots that they're trying to, you know what I mean? If you have very good spies, they're going to uncover plots that other people might have for you and stuff of that nature. They might also find secrets that you can use to your advantage against other people and stuff like that. I think that's very cool. Next, companions with a party. Okay. So, patrol/raid X Thief. This is an obvious one. Companion parties should be able to be directed to patrol or raid a certain castle/town and their associated villages. The companion could also be given several targets to cover and take opportunities where they could. Yes. So this right here, look, I think you should be able to patrol/raid whatever thief, right? I also think, oh, I guess like patrol, yeah, you could patrol friendly or patrol enemy lands, right? So if you're patrolling friendly lands, you help out any villagers getting attacked, you help out any caravans getting attacked, and you know what I mean? Obviously, you let them get to their destination to improve the economy. If you do it to an enemy one, they can be like targeting specifically caravans and villages. You know what I mean? Like they won't fight lords, but they'll specifically target, you know what I mean, whatever is boosting the economy. I think that'd be very cool. And raiding like villages, yeah. Now we have enforce embargo. In a previous post, I proposed that kingdoms could enforce embargoes on certain goods from other kingdoms, combined with granting monopolies on certain manufactured goods. That would be incredibly profitable. We did talk about this, and like I said before, this should be super, super expensive. Super, super expensive. Because obviously you're going to make a lot of profit from it, so it should be like contracts that you can buy up in the late game, because obviously in the beginning you can't afford them at all. However, in another post, I also suggested that criminal gangs could run black market caravans. Another thing that we covered. Pretty much black market caravans, they appear like regular caravans, but they pretty much have those items that are embargoed. You know what I mean? Pretty much those items that are illegal in that kingdom, they are going to carry them. And these are run by the criminal gangs pretty much. These would appear like, see, here it is. These would appear like regular caravans on the caravan map, but would sell their goods on the black market, ignoring any embargo. Your companion and their party could be sent to a certain city or the kingdom at large to stop caravans to see if they are in fact black market caravans. If they are, they will engage in battle. The seized goods, bar the embargoed items, can be taken and sold. Boom. Kind of like how the police doing it. Okay, I'm not gonna start. All right. I'm not gonna start. So then we have Hunt Party of Lord X. Your companion and their party can be sent out to hunt down and capture a specific lord. Okay, they will only engage if they overpower them. Otherwise, they will stalk them in the classic Mount and Blade style. This could be used against enemies and also outlaw lords. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool for sure. And like I said before, you should be able to send multiple companions. Like let's say I'll send like 4 companions to this guy, and obviously they're gonna corner him at one point and take him like they need to. I think that'd be cool. Then we have send gift. Your companion and their party can be sent to escort a substantial gift to the lord. They will have to travel across the campaign map. The party will be marked as being on the diplomatic mission and would be a tempting target for a player or noble who was not worried about the significant hit to relations that would suffer from both the sender and receiver. Okay. Anyway, those are some ideas. I would love to hear your thoughts. As ever, love the game and I'm enjoying it. And I'm enjoying seeing it slowly come together. Me too. Very good concepts. Very good concepts. Let me know what you guys think of the concept. Let me know what you guys think of my ideas as well. What else we got? Always got the shout out. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to you as well. Like I said before, link will be down below. Go show them some love. And yeah, I'm going to cover some more of these when they do come out. But without further ado, ask me any questions, concerns, and like always, stay safe.